Okay, we're back. This made a couple of bug fixes. The cleave attack wasn't working, and I went in and fixed that. And then also sweep, fixed that one too. So the other thing that wasn't working was at the level up for traits and spells. It wasn't recognizing that I had just chose a trait or a spell, and it wasn't adding it to my list. And I fixed that as well. Okay. So let's level up here. And take that sweep attack. And so it shows it up there, and so now it should show that as having it, which it does. So it's working again. So now I had to go back and start over because there were, as part of the fix, there was a couple of issues with the characters because I created these before I'd updated the engine, and plus I kind of wanted to go back and start over with the those three characters using with the new system. At the wizards get to choose 2 spells at the first level. So anyway, I have Mage Bolt, Sleep, and Flame Fingers now. Okay, and what spells? So I have Moderate Healing, Minor, and Magic Stone. Okay, so we're all ready to go. Let's have a look up here. Pile of skulls. And nothing. Okay. Look around. Entering this room, you find the cavern walls bare and a dirt brown floor. A small chamber with no remarkable features, save a solitary vat of liquid that is being argued over by a pair of goblins. And what is that horrible smell? They shift their attention towards you at your approach and then howl in alarm. Okay, so 2 goblins. Oop. And some goblins coming down the hallway. So let's turn that stuff back on. Okay, so I do have this sweep feature and I have cleave. I'm going to show how sweep works. And it basically, so the cleave works if you attack a creature and the creature you attack dies, then you get an extra attack at a nearby creature. The sweep attacks depending on what it's set at. I think right now the sweep just does 2. At higher levels, it would do more, but you can hit 2 adjacent characters or creatures at the same time. So I'm going to try that, and let's see, how can I'm going to do it this way. Come into there. So then what you do is I just use my trait. And this is an active trait, so you have to activate it. Cleave is not a active trait, or it's a passive trait. It's on all the time. You don't have to turn it on. It's just always on. But if you use the sweep, then it turns cleave off. It also turns, if you have 2 attacks, the 2 attack, it turns that off. So this kind of supersedes those 2. So the sweep attack, you don't get 2 attacks, you don't get to cleave. All you do is just the sweep. And it costs 3 spell points or stamina points, and that's how many I have, so I'll use all of mine on this. So what you do is you can only add it to yourself. So I'll add it, does a little effect. So I have this effect, and it shows up here that sweep attack is applied for 1 round. So it only applies for this round, and then it turns off. And this trait, there's a toggle for setting whether a spell or trait actually uses up your turn or not. And so for this sweep attack, I set it to not use up my turn. So I actually get to use the trait, and I still get to move or attack. So now my attack that I make is going to use the sweep. So I'm going to attack this guy here, and it'll attack both of the goblins. And it hit both of them, killed both of them. Great. So that's how that trait works. And I have to skip. I wonder if I've got lots of spell points, so I'm going to use this magic missile or mage bolt. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Attack. Nope. And let's see. Take this guy, we'll go down. 1, 2, 3. And let's go after this one. Oh, missed. And let's do this guy's 7. Ooh, he's gonna get an attack. So let's skip. Hopefully he doesn't. Nope, he did. But it's okay. Alright. There. Miss. Great. I probably don't have a lot of stones left. I probably should not use my sling until I can find more stones. So this one's brass cauldron is now tarnished and filled with a viscous green liquid. Will you search the contents of the pot? Yes. Can't be worse. Testing temperature, you find that the liquid is cool and not corrosive. Plunging both hands into the cauldron, you pull out 2 sealed vials. Wonder what they're doing with those. So I think they were healing potions, or maybe they were spell point potions. I'm not sure, but it was those. Down to 5 stones, so I'll have to try not to use those. Let's have a save before I wander around too much. Oop. Walked right into a squad of goblins appeared to be training a couple of giant rats. Huh. Those rats are kind of small. Probably should use there's another rat token that is a 2 wide, 1 tall creature. That might work out well for this, but we'll go with this for now. Let's see. Which way to go? I'm going to try and make them come after me. I'm going to this bottom left corner. They don't have any range attacks, so they have to come after me. There, skip. And blocking themselves in. Alright. Here. Now I'm gonna not use my stones. I'm gonna hold off. Tap. Down we go. Alright, we're probably okay to come out. Okay. If I get, okay, they're going down. 3. I was gonna use a sleep spell, but I think I'll hold on to my spell points for just a little bit. I need them later. 9. Down it goes. Rat. 6. That one's down. Okay, so what should I do with the fighter? Let's see if we can take out the goblin, maybe get a cleave out of it. I did. Alright, almost finished the rat off with that too. And looks like we got a level up out of that. 38 experience points each. No items. Alright, so let's look at this level up here. What do we got? Ice Storm's always a good one. Minor regeneration is healing. Stinking Cloud. So this one does, I still haven't updated this one to do a sleep or a hold type effect. Like it does damage right now, but I want to add so that it does damage and that it also can make a creature held, coughing and not, they lose their turn. If they fail a check. Okay, minor rejuvenation, web. So web is 15 spell points. Stinking Cloud 7. It doesn't really use a whole lot. It doesn't do a ton of damage. Ice Storm is nice. That might come in handy. It's 1d3 per caster level, and I think I'm at level 3 now. Doesn't have a really far range, but I'm gonna go with that for now. Okay, let's see. Have a look around. Another pile, let's see. 2 bottled. Okay, so 1 healing and 1 had 3 before, so 1 healing, 1 spell point potion. Let's see. Refills a draft. Okay, so Drunken, being a dwarf, has a different response here. Looks like he notices that there's a secret passage behind this wall. So we'll have to check that out, but let's see. Search for traps. Let's search for traps. Okay, let's open it. Gold. So how much gold? I have 250 gold now. Not sure what I started with, but so let's see, there's the secret door. Oh, and more goblins, alright. Okay, 2 archers in the back. Let's try using that new spell we just picked up. And goes this far. See what we get. That'll soften them up. Should be able to do a cleave here. Take them up, 2 down. No, just one of them went down. And then I think I could do 55, so that's 5 of those. I'm going to use another one. See if I can finish them off. Cleave, come on. Yep. Let's go down. So the cleave works out great if you know you're going to take one of them down. Okay, beyond the door in the north wall, you hear a din of voice. One rises louder above the others. Enough, let them come. I think they mean us. That was an ugly looking goblin. Let's see. Maybe we should save just in case. And let's see what we got. I am Asnik, strongest of this tribe. Know this, young knights. We are not the ones who set fire to your lands. Your sense of justice is misplaced on us. However, the ones responsible did come here and seek counsel from our lawgivers. Justice guilty. All right. Okay, so I guess one of the things to point out here is this creature is 2 squares tall, 1 square wide and 2 tall. He's Asnik. He's the leader. That's one of the newer features is you can have creatures of different sizes. You can have them 2 wide and 1 tall, or 2 tall and 1 wide, or 2 by 2, or 1 by 1. So those 4 different sizes. Okay. Let's see. So the cleric goes first and would block the path. Let's see. think we need to, I think we'll be okay. We come in and we do that. And let's try and use, now I can target either one of the squares of this creature. Do the same thing. Do that. 8. All right. And then we have to skip. Ooh, we've got a little magic user. What's gonna do? A sleep spell. Great. Put its own creature asleep. Nice. Put his boss asleep. Boss isn't going to be happy about that. Okay, let's use that and see if we can just finish him off. Yep. But, ouch. Ouch. Oh no, not again. Okay, great. You know what? We're gonna have to cast a heal spell. This one costs 7, 15. We'll just go with the 15 because we need some healing here. And I wonder if I can use this. Nope, can't quite reach far enough. If I did that, that would not be good. Let's see, what else can we do? Sleep is effective. Range 3, 3. That's 5. I wonder if that would make it to there. Oh, good. Let's try that. 8. Is that enough? Yep, it is. Got rid of that pesky. Okay, so we need to create a traffic jam here. See if we can get through here. Oh, good. Come in here. Whoops, missed. Taking some damage. Missed. Keep missing. Somebody hit. There we go. And alright, good. So I can do 1, that. Let's see if we can get a cleave. Nope. And we'll have to skip. Get a cleave. Yep. Got them both. And we got ourselves a level up as well. Let's have a look here. Rathak. Payment for your services was agreed at 5,000 pieces of gold. You received 2,500 in advance. Alright, so who's this Rathak? That's what we're supposed to find out. Alright, so we get the journal. We got some chainmail, iron shield. Hey, some stones. Great. We needed those. Okay. Let's check it out. Nope, nothing there. Nothing over there. No, doesn't look like there's anything over there. Oh, we gotta level up. Let's do that. Let's see what we're doing on time. 24. That's fine. So, where are we at? 800. Okay, so we get a trait, diplomacy, second level of that. And we've got one spell to learn. These ones I still need images for them. Resist cold, fire, hold, free action. Free action's nice for removing these sleeping effects and web spells and things like that. Hold has a range of 3. Neutralize poison plus. Let's go with hold. That might come in handy against some harder creatures, more difficult. Okay, so let's backtrack, get out of here. Go tell Commander what's going on. We've learned. Oh, that must not be set to show only once only, and it should be. Fix that. Might as well come here and heal up. One of the other things I did, I went through all of the castle and changed where there's you walk on a square next to a person and it triggers a conversation. I changed that to where it triggers a conversation just the first time you step on that square, but then I disabled it, so now if you want to talk to Clarefield, you have to actually you have to come step on them. And I changed that for all of the people inside the castle on all 4 different maps. So when I walk through this door, it shouldn't trigger a conversation. I have to actually step on them now. I'll go over here. Okay. What tidings do you bring, squires? We found these pages from a book in a cave inhabited by goblins. You don't say. Let me have a look at what you've got there. This is all very disturbing. The references are the reference to the ruins of a manor and the presence of goblin activity so close to the castle. He actually killed a tribal chief. I will have to give this matter some thought. Well done, Trumpkin. Very well done, indeed. I shall have to consider you now as full knights in training, no longer just squires. You have performed a valuable service to the crown. Return to me later, and I might have some more tasks for you. Thank you, Commander Koss. We will await our next assignment. I have nothing further for you at the moment, young knights. Return to me at a later time. Meanwhile, you had best get some rest. All right, so it gives you a hint to go get some rest. So that's what we will do. And our sleeping room's over here. This set of stairs leads to the next level of the castle. Do you wish to proceed? Yes. Okay. I thought I might find you up here. Drumpkin, after you and the others have had your rest, I want you to report to my office. There's something I need to discuss and how you can be of further assistance to Castle Hearkenwold. Okay, let's see. Of course, we'll be down shortly, or is there trouble of some sort? I fear I will not be able to rest. Here, let's try this one. You came up here personally to look for us instead of sending a knight of lesser rank. Very clever, mage. You have deduced that this is no small matter. In fact, I have a special assignment I am hoping I can trust you with. But I will provide more details when you report to my office. Until then, rest well. Okay. Will you rest? Yes. Okay, so that should heal everybody up. We've got some robes. Well, that's good. What do we got here? Seek opportunity with sly. Parchment. Okay, I remember sly. Let's inventory. Let's go ahead and equip the chainmail. That's armor class 6, armor class 5. Short sword. I think we picked up a long sword, didn't we? We did. Probably should have switched to that earlier, but I forgot. But let's do that. We have 25 stones, and we should have armor. No. For some reason, the wizard can't use robe. I probably haven't set it up correctly. Nobody can use the robe. Let's see. Did I even get one? Oh, I didn't take all of it. I need to take everything. That's fine. Now let's see. Yes, that's better. Armor class 4. So we've got 6. Do I have a shield? We do have a shield. So 5, 5. This looks so average. She got dexterity. Oh, okay, 18. So there's 4, but he's a dwarf, so he's got 17 minus 2. So he only gets plus 2 armor class. 2 is armor class. Okay, so they're both 5 now. That's good. And I'm using the setting of where armor class actually counts down instead of up. You can toggle it either way. In the background, it's all the same. It's all the same. It's really actually, it says armor class 5, but it's 15. It's just displayed as 5. Works backwards there. I'm just from the old first edition, second edition. I'm kind of used to that. So let's go ahead. This is a good place to save the game, and then also we'll end this recording and then start another one up.